Sometimes entrepreneurs fall into a mindset of thinking anybody who's willing to have a phone call with me is an ideal prospect. Anybody I talk to, anytime, any place, I've got to try to close them no matter what. Very often, that kind of thinking is born out of fear and desperation. Sometimes it comes from greed, people that just really want the money no matter what, but most often it's fear based thinking. This idea of, well, shit, if I don't book this person right now today, it might be months before somebody else comes along. The more that you tell yourself that, the more it becomes a self fulfilling prophecy. So you want to immediately get out of that kind of thinking when you're on the phone with someone. I have a couple of examples from my own life that have become a pretty interesting juxtaposition. Both of them were around the same age, around the same education level, and they were both in the same industries, yet one was up here and wanted to go here. The other guy was down here, and I really don't know where he thought he wanted to go. The first guy I'll call Sam, not his real name, obviously. He paid the invoice and booked a consulting call. He showed up to the call prepared. He already had an agenda. He knew what he wanted to talk about. His current company is doing well, but it's sort of hit a plateau. And he's thinking about buying another company in his market. And he just wants to go through some brainstorming and some strategizing about whether or not it really makes sense to do this acquisition. Great attitude, great conversation. I mean, everything just flowed. There was no point of leaving that path of least resistance. Nobody was doing any efforting or posturing. It was just easy. So much comfort and synergy there. I'll call the other guy John Doe. Griped about having to pay for a consultation, wanted it for free. That's an obvious no. Showed up kind of scatterbrained, unprepared, didn't really know where he was going, didn't know what he wanted to talk about. And on top of that, he was a know it all and a right fighter. So, somebody who doesn't know what the hell's going on, but they're really going to fight to be right, that is like a fail combination. You really don't want to spin your wheels dealing with somebody like that. So I'm asking him questions about, well, who's your ideal client? Didn't know. What kind of target market are you looking for? Like, who do you want to deliver your services to? Didn't know. Tried to talk about sales copy and copywriting. In fact, I said, hey, look, I have gone through a rebranding exercise myself. I've had my logo redesigned. I'm in the process of having my website professionally redesigned. I'm working with this great copywriter who really knows her stuff. I'd be happy to kind of make some introductions and see if some other people could potentially help you. And there was like this moment of silence. Like I had to pull the phone away. I'm like, are we still connected? Did he vanish? What happened? He didn't even know what I meant when I was using terms like sales copy and copywriting, rebranding, relaunch. He didn't even know what I was talking about. And I thought, yeah, we're I may as well be on planet Earth and he may as well be on Neptune because there's just no flow, there's no compatibility here. There are some great coaches out there who work with people who are at the ground level and they really don't know what they don't know yet. I'm not one of those people. It's not my skill set. I don't have good patience for it. So why on earth would I try to onboard John Doe to my coaching program when it's obvious that it would be a bad fit for everyone involved? So if you've been getting desperate on your calls and thinking any money is good money, any business is good business, stop it. You don't want to go down that road. It's not healthy for you and it won't be good for the people on the receiving end either. If you have any questions, reach out to me, visit my website, or send me a PM on LinkedIn, and we'll chat. Bye for now.